Oh, that was okay. Wait, you know what? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Low, low, low. YEG Gooner back again with another one. Hey, yo, it's another Gooner Diaries video. Look, yo, straight up, yeah. We've missed out on a little bit of Arsenal history, yeah, but we're gonna get back into that. So we're gonna do the history first. I've got this man up here. This man here, I got up here. Now, if you're asking me who my favorite person that has affiliated with my club is Wenger. If you're asking me who my second favorite person is as affiliated to my club, is Mr. Ian Wright. It is Mr. Ian Wright. He's just a beautiful person, you get what I'm trying to say. And at his time was an amazing striker. Before Thierry Henry came to the club, hey, what is the French for vavavoom? It was Mr. Ian Wright, you get what I'm trying to say. And we're going to go through some of his things, you get what I'm trying to say. So, first of all, Ian Wright was successful with two London clubs, Crystal Palace and Arsenal. Now probably thinking in your head, this is probably why YEG went in with Mr. Wright. You get me? There's lots of man that I could have done. I could have done Sol Campbell. That Tifo was beautiful. Anyways, spending 6 years with the former and 7 years with the latter. So he came to Arsenal at 27, bro. With Arsenal, he lifted the Premier League title, both major domestic competitions, and the European Cup Winners' Cup. Let's go. Known for his speed, agility, finishing, and aggression, he played 581 games and scored 287 goals for 7 clubs in Scotland and England. He earned in 33 caps for England, scoring 9 international goals. Ian Wright was born to Jamaican parents in Woolwich, the Woolwich area of London. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, straight up. Let's go to his club, amateur and professional. Being from a teenager until 21, Ian Wright played for Lewisham, based amateur Sunday League team. Club 10 MBM, a club Sainsbury. Okay, becoming the top scorer for the London Kent. Oh wow. Ian Wright signed semi-professional for Greenwich Borough and was paid £30 per week. This is a real kind of, this is Jamie Vardy before Jamie Vardy. You know what I'm trying to say? After a season at Greenwich, Ian Wright was spotted by Crystal Palace scout. I've been tipped off, bro. That's dope. He was impressed then. Manager Steve Coppell signed him for a professional contract in August 1985, just 3 months short of his 22nd birthday. The fee being set a set of weightlifting equipment. So Ian Wright, yeah, age 21, is playing for semi-pro leagues. Okay, now think about like your Lamine Yamal, think about your Marcus Rashfords, think about your Cristiano Ronaldos, what doing at the age of, well, Lamine Yamal started 15, he's not even there. He's getting paid £30 a week at 21. Think about how much these 21-year-olds are now getting paid. You get what I'm saying? He's getting paid £30. His transfer fee was weightlifting equipment. Now I want you to think about all the transfer fees we have right now with all these players, and then they come to these clubs and they come from Germany, go invincible, then they cost more than weightlifting equipment, and they do nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? They do nine, right? LFC, yeah, you know what I mean? That's the one shot I'm going to throw, and that's about it. You know what I'm trying to say? But think about that, bro. Think about the set of weightlifting equipment. That's how much Ian Wright was bought for. He quickly made his mark, scoring 9 goals to finish Crystal Palace's second highest goal scorer when Mark Brighton arrived at Crystal Palace. Following years, the duo established a successful partnership. It was largely their goals that took back the top flight. So they took Crystal Palace back to the back to the top flight. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why Bear Palace man them love him too. And Eberiche has that too. You get what I'm trying to say? Him and Eberiche have that. So Ian Wright signed for Arsenal in 1991 for, so you see, I wasn't even born, you get what I'm saying? It's for 2.5 million, which was at the time was club record. He made his debut against Leicester in a cup tie, produced a hat trick on his debut against Southampton, and the final match of the season scored another hat trick against the Saints. It's like kind of Erling Haaland kind of things, Jamie Vardy kind of things. Like, you don't care about like how technical you are, you're scoring goals. That's what it was about there. Ian Wright's 29 goals, 24th Arsenal, 5 for Palace, were enough to make him the league top scorer. And as of 2000, only Ian Wright takes him scoring 2. Oh wow, okay, cool. To be honest, I'm good with this. We're good with this. We've got an idea of who Ian was, how he grew up, and the key points to take from here is that Ian started really late. You get what I'm trying to say? His process started late, but he got it done. He signed for Arsenal, right, in 1991. Yeah, I'm trying to say. So 1991, and then what? He was 21 over here. Yeah, I'm trying to say, and that's so 22. He signed over here 19. Yeah, I'm trying to say, so about 27. How old is how old is Eberiche Eze? Bro, that game yesterday was so beautiful, but I'm not gonna talk about the game. I'm not quite yet. There's a couple of things I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna do this happened on the terrace on Friday. I wanted to react to it right away, but I was like, let me just do it in my Arsenal Diaries video. There's a couple of things I want to touch on. First of all, I'm gonna go right here. First of all, I don't know why YouTube is bringing up people's ads. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not gonna specifically say why it's dangerous to put people's ads here. Like, put my username, don't put my app. But like, if anyone knows, they know. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, YouTube, please fix this, because it's bad. That's all I gotta say, is bad. Like, you can't put my ad there. That's really bad. Anyways, so we go here, right? Yeah, we'll get into why what this comment I said is important in a bit, but let's get. So Chelsea have scored more than Arsenal, right? So inside that clip, there was a segment where them saying Chelsea scored more than Arsenal. At that time, Chelsea scored 21 goals, right? Well, Chelsea scored 21 and we scored 20, so it was 1 goal difference. Okay, so we scroll down, and Don, who is inside the clip, you know what I'm trying to say, his response to this was, "We've been missing our whole spine. No Colwell, Palmer, Delap, and we've outscored you." Again, he's saying we've outscored you. It's 21-20. And when I'm doing this, yeah, I want y'all to understand, I'm not. First of all, no one knows who I am. You know what I'm trying to say? The few people that watch me, y'all know who I am. Thank y'all. Please like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Hey, yo. But this is not like hate or anything. It's just football talk. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's great when you get to talk to people online. So big up Don. Also, when I'm gonna go through this clip, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't have no script or anything like that. If I say anything, yeah, it's all based on football opinion. It ain't got nothing to do with the actual person. I don't know this man, but like, big up to him for doing what he does. Man's got like plus 10k subscribers. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's no hate, no disrespect. It's just like, when we're talking here, yeah, and you're saying we've outscored you, and your outscoring is only 1 goal. Like, we need to figure out what words actually mean. You know what I'm trying to say? So we've outscored you. You're supposed to be clear of us in every area, by far from us. So why you said scored less goals? This is incorrect. You said scored less goals. By my math, 21 minus 20 is 1 goal. Why have you created less chances? Who gives a crap about less chances? All you can do is flush to us your defense. All you can do is flush us to your defense. Let's see how you manage without Gabriel. Let's see how you manage without Gabriel. That's why I'm highlighting this, yeah? I did respond to him. I'm not going to read it out, because, like, if we're going to be real, like, I'm going to talk about it later. You get me? So that's this man them over here, Don. Big up to him. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to do anything crazy. So we're going to react to this. Yeah, 2 segments I'm gonna react to. Then we'll talk about other stuff.
Can I land? Let me land. Let me explain my point. Let me explain my point first. You see what I said to Terry earlier on about the boxing thing?
Don Hussam's a Liverpool fan, and I'm pretty sure if anyone's watching this, like, because it's just football, you all know who Terry is. And then Greasy Don's a Chelsea fan.
If I went into a fight with someone and I said I'm better than you at 4 out of 5 things, but you're better than me just because you have this one thing better than me, I'm crazy. Because my logic is the following, and this is a consistent with Chelsea fans. You come here and you go like, we have a better forward line than Arsenal, better midfield than Arsenal, better fullbacks than Arsenal. But the only reason why Arsenal must and we mustn't is because of the centre backs. What you're indirectly implying is actually very dangerous. You're basically saying, in order for a team to win the league, they have to just get very good centre backs, and around it, even if you're mediocre or above average or just good, nothing special, you can still win the league. Factually, the data doesn't support. No, watch this. Factually, the data doesn't support your narrative.
Now, some background information, yeah. I'm gonna go down to another comment in a bit, yeah. Hopefully I can find it actually. Background information, yeah. They're discussing Arsenal. We're saying Arsenal we must win the league. You know what I'm trying to say? That's a running theme that's going around. Arsenal must win the league. You know what I'm trying to say? They call us bottle jobs. We're ahead, and they're saying we must win the league. They call us bottle jobs. They're behind us, and they're saying the league is over. But if we're bottle jobs and the league is over, and you're 6 points behind us, and we're bottle jobs, you should be able to catch us. Yeah? You have a better midfield, you have better attack. That's what Don said. He said that his attack is better than ours. He said marginally, but he said it's better than ours. So his midfield is better than ours. He said that his fullbacks are clear. So Cucurella is clear of Calafiori, and Timber is only good defensively. Going forward, Reece James is clear of Timber, and the defensive aspect, they're both elite. So in my eyes, that just means they're clear. Our centre backs are clear of him, but Fofana can chat to Saliba. Okay, and then our goalkeepers is only marginal. The difference between our goalkeepers is marginal. You get me, right? So that's where Mandem Don Husama said that if I'm going into a fight, yeah, and you beat me in bare aspects, yeah, then why is it that I'm going into a fight? Let's say there's 4 elements of fighting. There's 5 elements of fighting. You beat me in 4 elements. I only win in 1 element. Why is it that it's my expectation to win the fight and your expectation not to win the fight? Why is that possible? Right? That's his logic. And I'm gonna see if I can find this comment. I don't know if I can. How do I sort by newest top? Newest top. Show top comments. Shubba. I don't know if I can find this thing. There's a way I can find it, but I don't want to do it that way because I don't want people to see my things. Wait, one sec. Yeah, nah, bun it. I'm not gonna do it. Bun it. But anyways, the logic is stupid. That's all I gotta say. The logic is stupid. You get me? So then 108.
For 10 minutes, I've been exposed under front of the chat. Let me just say this. So basically, let's use 2 completely different clubs. So Don is not emotionally invested. Let's use 2 completely different clubs so Don is not emotionally invested. Let's use my club as the example. So, in the summer, I go like, Arsenal fans, we have a better forward line than you. We have a better midfield than you. We have better fullbacks than you. But the only reason why Arsenal must is because you have better centre backs and better goalkeeper. Oh, and by the way, Slot's better than Arteta.
I want to also I want to put the preface out there that Maresca, according to Don, is better than Arteta.
I would go like, you cannot expect, just based off of 2 players on the football pitch, that one club must, compared to 9 positions on the football pitch, you being better than them. Don said something yesterday. The distance between Caicedo and Rodri is smaller than the distance between Reece James and Timber. Therefore implying that
Look at this. Look at this reaction to that comment. You get me? Look at the reaction to that comment. You know what I'm trying to say? And he did say it because I watched the stream that he said it. He said it. I watched the stream, he said it. In this stream, he actually also said that he didn't say something and accused everyone of lying. They pulled up the phone, went back into the stream and pulled it up. Now, I'm going to let it play for a little bit and I'm going to tell you why I'm showing this. You get me?
He's the benchmark at right back. He probably thinks Cucurella's the benchmark at left back. He probably thinks that Caicedo's the benchmark at DM. And he probably thinks Palmer is the benchmark as the creator. which by definition means you've got 4 benchmark players and you've got a manager better than Arteta, but Arsenal must just because of Gabriel Magalhaes. So if you sell Gabriel Magalhaes tomorrow,
Okay, now let's get onto that. Yeah, we must because of Gabriel Magalhaes. Yeah, but Gabriel Magalhaes is currently injured. You get what I'm trying to say? Odegaard is currently injured. You get what I'm trying to say? So the difference between us and Chelsea is Gabriel Magalhaes. Yeah, that means that this coming matchup we're gonna Stamford Bridge. We're gonna play Chelsea. Let's see what happens. You get what I'm trying to say? Let's see what happens. It's your home. You get what I'm trying to say? It's Chelsea's home. It's a big matchup. Chelsea, if y'all don't know, Chelsea are second second on the table, right, at this particular point in time. So we go stat muse, you get me? We go to where do we go to? Let's go to EPL. How do I do this normally? Is this yeah, there we go. And then look at Timber's. What the flip is? What kind of? What's Timber's face in this, bro? It's funny. Has 50 GA. Okay, cool. Has GA4 this season for less. Anyways, whatever. We go here. Chelsea are the closest team to us. After that, it's City, and then obviously after that is Villa. We actually do. I went over it. We do play Villa. Soon. I did go over our games, our fixtures, and to be honest, I think I messed up the City fixtures. I should maybe do one for Chelsea next time we do 5. Do Chelsea and Man City, but we play Chelsea next. There's a 6-point gap between us. 1 game at a time, Arsenal fans. You get what I'm trying to say? 1 game at a time. You know how we do. So Chelsea have this is what all streams are like. Everything I watch, this is what I get. Your attack is better than us. Your midfield is better than us. The difference is the centre backs. But Fofana can chat to Saliba, so it's only Gabriel. Gabriel's the difference, but Gabriel's injured. He said that Gabriel is the difference, but we played Spurs. Gabriel was not there, and we clapped them. Again, it's Spurs, it's Chicken Ball FC, it's Nando's FC, it's Cock on Ball FC with no balls, Nuded Cock FC, it's Shite Hart Lane, it's what do we think of Tottenham? In the comment section, put it down. What do you think of Tottenham? Shite. What do you think of Shite? Tottenham. We ate Tottenham, we ate Tottenham, we ate Tottenham. Hey, we ate Tottenham, we ate Tottenham, we ate Tottenham. Anyways, but look, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. I do think that Chelsea have a beautiful squad. I do think that Cole Palmer is never available for that game. He was only available for that one time. But I'm gonna do a prediction. I'm gonna do a prediction. We're gonna beat Chelsea 3-1 at the Bridge. Saka's gonna get a goal. Declan Rice is going to whip a delivery from a cross, and Timber's going to score. And depending on if Gyökeres or Moreno is playing, if Moreno's playing, Eberechi Eze is going to score if Odegaard doesn't start. If Gyökeres starts, Gyökeres is going to score. We're going to beat them 3-1. Whenever Rice and Caicedo go up against each other, Rice dogs Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez always goes missing if he's going to be there. I doubt Cole Palmer plays. But if Cole Palmer plays, he gets a penalty. That's what I'm going to say. The difference between Arsenal and Chelsea is just the centre-backs. Hey, it is what it is, man. YG Gooner, you know how we do, baby. Peace.